So that beeping is still killing me, so I'm going to make another video. Is that better? Okay. Recently I saw the highlights of the Pacquiao Timothy Bradley fight. Yeah. Now, not many people know that I really like boxing and I pay attention to it. Not just the fight themselves, but like the politics that are involved. And once watching that video over and over and over again, I've seen Timothy Bradley fight. I've seen the first Pacquiao Bradley fight. I was overseas when it happened, and I saw the highlights of that. Bradley was a completely different fighter this time around. Now, people are gonna go be upset because there's so many like butthurt Pacquiao fans out there. They are so butthurt about the fact that Floyd is still the best regardless of what Pacquiao does. And let me explain something. One, that Bradley Pacquiao fight, if there is no Bradley Pacquiao 3, then that fight was thrown. And let me explain something to you. Pacquiao and Bradley are under Bob Arum. If you don't know who Bob Arum is, then you probably are just a regular. You're probably just a regular boxing fan. I'm probably a little bit above regular, a little above average, so to speak. If you don't know who Bob Arum is, then you probably shouldn't be speaking about Bradley Pacquiao or Floyd's at all. If you believe that Floyd is running from Pacquiao, then you're crazy as well. Now, let me explain something. Yes, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. I'm also a Pacquiao fan. Look, if you want to see the fight, instead of whining and complaining, saying, Mayweather, you're freaking, because I want to see the fight too. I really want to see that fight. That's going to be a really good fight. Although I'm pretty sure Floyd is going to like make Pacquiao look like an idiot the entire fight. That's going to be a really good fight. Let me be real with you guys. Bob Arum is dirty and underhanded. He's dirty. If you played the last Fight Night game or Fight Night Champions, the bad guy in that game is basically based off of Bob Arum because he's an underhanded dude. He does not like Floyd because Floyd is a self-made man. Now, he's partnered with Golden Boys and the Mayweather Productions, and Floyd Mayweather has such a good hold on his own money that Bob Arum doesn't like that. Now, if you want to see that fight, tell Pacquiao to get off of Bob Arum's lap. It's the best way to get that fight to happen. This is not going to happen because Floyd Mayweather does not like Bob Arum. He wants nothing. He don't want Bob Arum He does not want Bob Arum to be a part of that fight at all. At all. And the whole reason this Pacquiao Bradley thing. Now, I'm starting to think that Bradley threw the fight. I just watched it over and over because he wasn't himself at all in that, and he wasn't himself. Maybe he got comfortable. Maybe that's what happened. But I'm starting to think he threw that fight in order to force the fight with Floyd. And even then, apparently whoever was to win that fight goes and fight JMM. If you don't know who JMM is, it's the motherfucker that put Pacquiao to sleep. Okay? Marquez. Look. if you want to see that fight, go to your hero Pacquiao and tell him stop. Get off of Bob Arum's lap for 2 or 3 fights. Break his contract. Buy it out. Fight Floyd, and then go back to Bob Arum if he feels that's the correct thing to do. Because either way, Pacquiao's going to make a lot more money off Bob Arum's lap than on it. He's going to make a whole lot more just off the fact Mayweather is fighting him. That fight would make I can't even imagine how much. And Floyd offered him $40 million off the bat. So I can only imagine how much that fight is going to make. I really wish Bradley had actually fought. And it was a 6-6 split. Some people thought it was a draw. To me, I thought Pacquiao won the match. Yeah, but I only thought he won the match because Bradley wasn't doing Bradley, which was moving and being defensive and sticking when he needs to stick. But he didn't do that at all in that match. He hit him a few times, but he busted him open. But it was still just like Pacquiao beating the shit out of you the entire time. So, whatever. So that super fight needs to happen, and I really want that fight to happen. And the only way to get that really to happen is to get Pacquiao off Bob Arum's lap. And it sounds bad, but it's the truth. He's a businessman. He signed some fighters, but he has to leave Bob Arum for that fight to happen. Now, I really want that fight to happen. I don't really like the idea of fighters throwing fights like Deontay Wilder and dude, I forgot his name, but dude was like 30 or 40-0 at one point. I saw one of his fights. He wants to be like the heavyweight Floyd Mayweather, and the dude threw a fight because he already got TKO'd by some other guy after he got a draw from one of this new Olympic boxer dude. Okay, I'm forgetting names because right now I've been up all night and I'm at work, so I'm forgetting names. That's why I couldn't say Marquez, Juan Manuel. I can't even say his whole name. But yeah, I really want to see that fight. That would be nice. That'd be really good. That'd be a really good fight. Really very entertaining. One of the best fights probably in a really long time. But anyway, only doing this fight because that fucking only did this video because it is that noise. You hear that? Oh my god, it's so annoying.